Hello everyone, welcome back. Today we're going to start wet sanding. We got these little blocks. We're going to put some 500 grit on there, wet the whole car down, get everything sanded down, make sure the primer's nice and smooth, and maybe if we're lucky get paint tonight, but it seems unlikely. Stick around and see if we can make it work. This is Kelsey. Kelsey is here to help me wet sand so maybe we can get this thing moving along a little bit quicker and get this thing into paint faster. So.
What's up, everybody? Working on Jam's car. Gonna try to fix this valance that is literally twisted and looks like it came off the Titanic. We got the headlight covers, the flares, and the wing, all pieces we forgot to prime. So I'm gonna prime them, get them ready, and then we're gonna wet sand them down and see what happens.
Alright, so we guide coated the whole car. This is just going to give us a little bit of a better idea of where we need to sand, where it's not smooth quite yet. We don't want to take it down through the primer. We want to do our best not to burn through. So this guide coat's going to help us with that. Oh hey, I didn't see you guys there. No, I'm just kidding. So the hood's almost done right now. We've been working hard. This feels really good, really nice and smooth, like little tiny baby bottoms. We're gonna go over these little edges and stuff by hand, but the hood's almost there. 1 out of, 8 pieces of the car, so.
So these are really awkward, and I have nowhere to set them to prime them, so I'm just screwing them into this pole so I can prime them like up here. About to lay down this Eurospray 1K high build primer. Hopefully these come out straight, but we'll see what happens. I primed these, and these two had a crazy reaction. Like this basically wrinkled up everywhere, and then this did this thing. I don't know what's going on. I'm just gonna sand it all back down and try to clean it better. Maybe it was something on the paint that was on the flares before. I don't know. I don't care. Fuck it.
Right, so tedious sanding after tedious sanding after tedious sanding. We've worked our way through a lot of the panels now. We're working through some of the little more small pieces, these areas, stuff like this, where you kind of have to go through by hand. Can't really use the block in those areas, but we're getting there. We're cooking right along, and this thing's gonna be wet sanded by the end of the night. Justin accidentally got into the spirit of Easter.
Check this out. It's my Easter bunny.
He Easter bunnied right there.
Look at that. It's a fucking Easter bunny, guys. All right, so I got the headlight cover sanded down, and so right now the valance is it looks like shit. So I'm gonna try to fix this lip that comes off of an 89 that's been broken in half. I sanded it down. I don't have the right epoxy or fiberglass sheeting to like do this right, but I'm just gonna use some fiberglass fill and hope for the best. So let's see what happens. All right, here it goes. I'm gonna attempt to do the impossible. I'm gonna fiber fill this lip back together and see if it works. If not, I'll do it the way where you have to lay the fiberglass weave and shit. But thought we have this stuff here, might as well try it, So let's do it. So it hardened up. This is the backing. I'm not gonna touch it. I'm gonna leave it. Put it all the way across here. But yeah, like watch this. Like before it was 2 pieces. Now it supports itself under its own weight. No problem. So now I just gotta knock it down, put some filler on it, and it's good to go. Also, by the way, look at all these lights. We're trying to make our paint booth like super legit so we can see exactly what we're doing. So I screwed lights here, screwed a light here, screwed a light on that pole and on that pole. And we have a couple more lights that are gonna be going up. So that's going to be legit. What are you doing, Jam? Twerking it for dollar bills? What is this? What is this? What is this? You might as well slap a couple pieces of sandpaper on them cheeks and just slide it around.
I'm sorry, my arms are getting tired, so I'm trying unique ways to sand the car at this point. This is very tedious work, you guys. This car is small. It's a lot of sand.
But it's looking good, like, it's looking real smooth. There it is, bud. Fuck yeah. Now we're gonna lay down I'm gonna lay down a little bit of filler on there and get it all smoothed out nice and then tackle the rest of the lip. Hell yeah.
Almost the entire car is wet sanded at this point. We have this fender left to go, but it's so close to being done at this. Like, Josh is finishing up the last little steps over here on this side. After that, it's a whole lot of cleanup, because if you could look, there's a lot of sludge build up from the primer that has been sanded off, the excess stuff. So that all has to go before we can paint. So tonight, we'll probably only get to finish the sanding and finish getting rid of some of this sludge, and then we'll call it quits. Next week, we should be good to go for paint. Cheers to that.
But we'll see what happens, because we never get anything done! Alright, so when I first started, the slip was in multiple pieces, and now it's in one piece, and it's smooth. It looks nice. I mean, I got a little bit of feathering to do on it, but besides that, it's a lip again with all that fiber backing. So hell yeah!
Alright, you guys, that's it for today. Wet sanding, repairing, more sanding, priming. We got all that shit done today. Next week, tune in again. Thursday, we're possibly gonna finish this thing up, wipe it down, get it ready to go. And Friday, paint.
Like and subscribe!